Howdy, y'all. Thank you for joining us today for this Kickstarter I just got in, which kind of feels like a very sturdy box, but it's Elements of the Gods. And it just feels really, we're gonna see what it looks like on the inside, but this probably one of the sturdier boxes I've ever felt. For a second I wasn't even sure if it was cardboard until I just really looked at it. I was like, But anyways, you can see here, this looks like a grid game with some nice looking miniatures and some card-based stuff. Oh, I just noticed it doesn't show the stuff on the back here. There it is. Game for 1 to 5 players, ages 14 plus. Takes about 30 to 90 minutes to play. Well, let's take a look at this. Very impressed with the box. Let's hope that the rest of the stuff looks as impressive. Oh, I should have known it was cardboard. There's a little ding here in the corner. Just like I said, it just feels really sturdy. Like I can't even get my fingers in there. There it goes. Oh, that's kind of nice. I mean, you've been seeing it more and more with Kickstarters, but they got the names on the inside here. I'm sure that's one of the things you had to pay extra for, or that was probably like the credits you see in the back of a book or something like that. People like game designers and stuff had to do with the game. As you can see here, we got a rule book here. Gather worshippers, build monuments, and harness the power of the elements. Shows you all the components, the setup. Then we get into, wow, game overview and end of round scoring. Okay, just goes into more detail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of rule books with a lot of examples. And then rules for solo play, variants, and a quick reference on the back. All right, we got a tray for the gods here, or the different elements, I should say, not gods. And these are a lot chunkier and bigger than I thought they'd be. But you can see there. I was thinking these would just be small little miniatures, but these are nice and chunky. I mean, I have small hands too, though, but these are nice and chunky. All right, and then we got another one here. And then what looks like another pile, well, another, I was gonna say more rocks, but this is a pile of rocks. All right. Another nice tray to hold them. All right, what do we got here? Backs all look the same. There's 5 of these. I'm going to assume these are the player aids. Kind of showing what you're doing. Oh, there's 6. 6. Yep, 6. I didn't think they looked different, but I might just miss something. Then we have, well, kind of warped, or almost feels like water damage. No? Yes. I don't know. It kind of feels like water damage, but I guess I could be wrong. But anyways, see here. It says rival on it, so I'm assuming this has to do with the bot. Yeah, that's definitely water damage, because you can even feel, that. I mean, nothing else looks water damaged in here. There's just that. Book didn't even. Weird. Anyways, as you can see here, we got the board. I mean, I could probably, well, maybe I just get this out of the way. You can kind of see here. I mean, I could zoom out, but I ain't going to change it too much. You can see it's got the beautiful artwork surrounded by a score around the outside, along with the grid pattern. And then I'm assuming this is lower player count. Oh yeah, it says 1 to 3 here down at the bottom when we get there. So that it restricts, I guess, to make it to where A little more confrontational. Oh, looks like we got some more miniatures here along with some cards and whatnot. All right, what we got here? Well, we got another miniature here. So another element of the gods. Then got a cool looking sparkly one here. And then now we got 5 different, maybe these are really the elements. This looks like wind to me. And then this looks like water. Get my fat thumb out of the fingers out of the way. And then we got fire. Kind of want to ink these to make them have a little bit more detail stick out, but they're pretty detailed. Earth. And then we have, I'm assuming, death. Which doesn't need to be inked. Alright. Got some little tiles it looks like here. I can figure out how to open them. No, they are not tiles. They are very thin cardboard. Everything else was pretty good quality in my opinion. I mean, other than the water damage on the thing. I mean, they got a nice, well, no, it's not even a linen finish, yeah. These are just very thin cardboard. I don't know if these are just, I'm trying to remember, I want to say these are gardens or something. Kind of like something you try to get meeples on so that you can score points. Those are pretty thin. I mean, I guess so they can be on the board. Then we have a baggie here. I think I see the meeples down here. We got some baggies. At least they didn't make me punch cardboard, but I guess if these are going to be thin, well, you can just put a little thingy in there. But looks like we got just 100, 200 point markers. Yep, 5 of them. Then we have some meeples, which are really tiny. They remind me of the ones from Dinosaur Island, except these are wooden meeples instead of the plastic ones, but they're about that size. They're really small. And they all look the same other than gray, purple, red, green. Then it looks like we got one of these for each player. Looks like a plastic chit. Oh, maybe each player, each of these things were each player's pieces, because it kind of looks like the same color as the things, along with having it on the chit. So your score markers probably. And then we have some cards to take a closer look at and just show you the inside of the box. Beautiful design inside of there. And it does not look like, I'm pretty sure once I sleeve these, they will not go back in there. Even if they wouldn't go back in there, they'd be higher, because that's flush right now, and that's without sleeving them. Now, just looking through the plastic here. Oh, knock that over. Just looking through the plastic here, does look like they have a nice linen finish to them. And a lot more cards than I was thinking. Maybe it's a card-driven game, which would make more sense. But, all right. Looks like maybe there's a deck per players. This looks like, I don't know, well, not players, but I was thinking per meeples, I meant to say. But then again, that shows like what I was thinking was the players. I guess not. Because, yeah, that's that. And I'm noticing these. I don't know if I could show it or not. I saw it on several of the other ones. These already got a lot of scuffs all over them. They're pretty scuffed up. But, yeah, I mean, you can see. I mean, they got a nice linen finish on them, so it ain't like the scuffage is real bad. I guess really as long as it's on the front. Granted, that's what you're going to be looking at the whole time. But if they're on the back is where I'd worry, because glare could show you something. But I mean, if they're all scuffed up, I guess really. These looked all the same back. See, there's not enough decks per player, so I don't think it is what I was thinking. So maybe that's just like uniform for your whatever is your rock or whatever. There's death. Maybe it's just element. Maybe that's what it's saying, element. But you can see tons of different things. But with the points in the corner, that makes me think these are goals to try to pull off for victory points. And then we have the last deck here, which I probably have upside down because I had the other ones upside down. And I'm going to assume this is the Atama deck. This, yeah, because this is showing how to place. So I'm assuming that's the Atama. But cool. I mean, nice, big, chunky components. Nice cards. I don't know how I feel about the insert because I really can't sleeve up the cards. Don't know how I feel about those, but and I'm pretty sure that was water damage on that thing. But other than that, pretty happy. Like I said, this box, it's one of the... Oh, sorry, shaking my whole camera and everything. It's one of the sturdier boxes I've ever seen. So, well, anyways, I'm going to get this all back in here. But try it out. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.